Hi there. Welcome. Come on in. Get yourself nice and comfortable. And how are you today? Great. Well, what I thought we'd do today is have a glasses fitting, but I thought we would try it with my set of antique lenses. How does that sound? Great. Let me put these down. Okay. What I'm going to do is start by just taking a look in your eyes, just to check everything looks okay at the back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use my eye charts and a selection of these lovely lenses that look just like this, in gold and silver. And what we'll be doing is putting them in front of your eyes to decide which gives you the better, clearer vision. How does that sound? Fantastic. Let's put these ones back. And all you have to do is sit back and relax. These don't touch your face. They simply come close to your eye. Can I show you? Thank you. So they'll be going across your eye. Like that. Is that okay? Great. We also have some other lenses which look a little bit different, but don't worry, they will also just go across the eye. Okay? Fantastic. So before we begin, any problems with your eyes at all? Okay, what I'm going to do is just shine a light into the back of each eye, just to have a good look. And then there are one or two other tests that I'd like to do, but I'm going to do those as we go along to give your eyes a rest from focusing through all those lenses, okay? Great. So I'd like to take a look at this eye first. So, bright light, and I'd just like you to take a look forwards for me. So looking forwards, and I'm going to look in this eye. Ready? Okay, here we go. Fantastic. And then looking into the back of this eye. Same thing again, looking forwards. Ready? Okay, here we go. Fantastic. Okay. So what we'll do to begin with is take a look at these eye charts, and then we'll take a look at them through some lenses. Okay? Yep, just to familiarise you. So, the first eye chart you'll be very familiar with. It's just reading letters from the top line to the bottom. So at this point, if you can't read them all without lenses, that's absolutely fine. But sometimes I'll be asking you to just read down this chart. Okay? Great. The second one is very similar, but it is numbers rather than letters. And the numbers get very small very quickly. And the third one is text. So something to read. Again, going from the rather large to the very small. Are they all okay? Great. So, let's get started, shall we? We'll start with some very small magnification and we'll work our way up, okay? Great. What we'll be doing is we'll be using 2 at a time of different strengths, and all you have to tell me is which makes the letters appear clearer. Okay, great. Let's start with some of these. Let's get two there ready. Great. So, taking a look at these letters for me. So, is it clearer with the first lens? Or the second lens? Again, the first lens. Or the second. Fantastic. Let's try with a couple of stronger lenses. Once again, looking at these letters for me. So, is it clearer with the first lens? Or the second? Again, clearer with the first lens, or the second. Great. I'd like to try those first four lenses again, but this time using the numbers. Is that okay? Great. So, taking a look at any of these numbers, whichever are comfortable for you. Starting with those lower magnifications again. Tell me, can you see clearer with lens number 1? Or with lens number 2? And again, lens number 1, or lens number 2. Great. And again with the slightly stronger lenses, lens 1 or lens 2. So, which is clearer? Number 1, or number 2, and again, number 1, or number 2. That's great. And finally with these ones, a little reading. See how you go. We'll start with the larger text. See if you can make any of it out. So, with the lower magnifications again, is it clearer with lens number 1? Or lens number 2? Again, lens number 1, or lens number 2. Good. And slightly stronger lenses. Better now. Or now. And again. Better now. Or now. Good. How is that so far? Okay. I'd like you to try again with the numbers and some slightly different lenses this time, okay? And I'd like you to tell me if it's better with or without the lens. As simple as that, okay? So rather than looking at two, we're looking at with the lens or without the lens, okay? Great, so here are your numbers again. And tell me, are we better with or without? Again, with or without. Okay, good. Same again, but with a different lens. Better with the lens or without the lens. Ready? Better with or without. Better with or without. Try that one more time. Better with or without. Good. I'd like to try that again with the larger letters, if I may. This one again. Something similar. Simply better with or without. Concentrating on those letters for me. Are you ready? Okay. Is it better with the lens? There we go. Or without? And again with or without. One more time with and without. Great. And again for me with a slightly different lens. Is it better with or without? Ready? Better with or without? Better with or without? Better with or without? Fantastic. That's great. One more time, but this time just looking at me. Can you see me better with or without the lens? Ready? Quite a strong one this time. Better with or without? Better with or without? Better with or without? Fantastic. Well done. Give those eyes a blink, give them a little rest before we do some more. How was that? Obviously you were able to tell me which was better and which was worse. So we're starting to build up a little picture of what a good prescription might be for you. Old school. While you're giving your eyes a rest, what I'd quite like to do is I have a little measuring device here. And what we do is we use that to measure the distance between your eyes and your nose so we can get you a perfectly fitting pair of glasses. So is it okay if I just take these measurements? The measurements are on this side here. It's okay if I just take those. It won't touch your face. Wonderful. You can have your eyes open or closed for this, it doesn't matter. If it worries you that you'll blink, give your eyes a close. So, ready? Okay, here we go. Wonderful, almost there. Fantastic. What we'll do is we'll keep it like that. So when we've chosen the correct strength of lens, we can get some glasses made up to your exact measurements, okay? Great. So are you ready to try a few more lenses? Great. We're going to get a little stronger this time, but if it gets too strong and it's completely blurry, then please just let me know and we'll come back down the magnifications, okay? Wonderful. So, let's start with the reading again, okay? So, again, this is between two lenses, okay? And all I need to know is which is better, lens 1 or lens 2. You know the drill by now. So, here's something to read. So, lens 1 or lens 2. Again, lens 1 or lens 2. One more time, lens 1 or lens 2. Okay, fantastic. What we'll do is we'll take the writing down a little smaller. Some different lenses for you. See how these look with the smaller writing. And again, which is clearer? Ready? So, lens 1 or lens 2. Lens 1 or lens 2. One more time. Lens 1 or lens 2. Okay. You might not necessarily be able to make out the words, but that was to see which made it clearer. Okay, good. So this time back to the letters. Just taking a look through these again with a similar strength. So which looks clearer? Okay, lens number 1. Or lens number 2. Lens number 1. Lens number 2. One more time. lens number 1, or lens number 2. Good. One more time with the numbers, with the other set. Lens number 1, or lens number 2. Good. Lens number 1, or lens number 2. One more time. Lens number 1, or lens number 2. Good. Take another blink of those eyes, just to give those eyes a rest from all that focusing. What I'd like to do quickly though is just take a look at how your eyes react to light. So what I'd like to do is use these to just cover them up and then take them away to see how those pupils react. So once again I will cover them up and then take these away to watch those pupils. Is that okay? Great. Again, nothing will touch your face. So let's try it. We'll do it 3 times, okay? Okay, so first time. Ready? Okay, here we go. Fantastic. Was that okay? Okay, second time. Here we go. Looking good. And third time. Ready? Good. So those pupils are reacting exactly as we would hope they would. You can give another blink if you like. Great. So there's one more set of tests that I would like to do, and these are with the strongest lenses. If they're too strong, if they're uncomfortable, please let me know. We're not going to go right to the very strongest, but I'm interested to see how you get on with some stronger lenses. Okay, so let me choose 1 or 2 for you. From this side and from that side. They look good to me. Okay. What we'll do, as they're quite strong, is we'll take a look at these letters. Okay? Great. So, if you need to give your eyes a moment to adjust, that's absolutely fine. Once again, lens 1 or lens 2. Ready? Great. So, which is better? Number 1 or number 2? And again, number 1 or number 2? Good. One more time. Lens number 1 or number 2? Good. Was that okay? Not too uncomfortable? Great. Next set. These are the strongest that will go. Ready again with these. So, lens number 1. Very strong lenses indeed. Lens number 2. Good, and again. Lens number 1. Lens number 2. One more time. Lens number 1. Or lens number 2. Okay, they are very strong. Shall we try that with the smaller text? Have you been reading along? It's all about the Roman Empire, which I believe people like to read about, certainly think about. So, here we go. Once again, lens number 1 or number 2. Ready? Lens number 1. Lens number 2. Have some focus. Good. Lens number 1. Yep. Lens number 2. One more time. Lens number 1. Good. Or lens number 2. Right. Just again on this larger text for me. Just one time for each. Number 1. Or number 2. Great. Again, just 1 or 2 of these stronger lenses, just to see if it's okay, whether the lens it's better with or without. So rather than number 1 or number 2 this time, it's better with or better without. Those strong magnifications again, okay? So, see me better with the lens or without. And this one, better with the lens or without. And how about this one? Better with the lens or without. Good. Better with the lens or without. One more time with each. Better with the lens or without. Good. Better with the lens or without. Good. Better with the lens or without. Last time. Better with the lens or without. Good. So we've gone from a very small magnification, this one, to a much higher magnification in this one. However, I feel like you would very much benefit from somewhere in the middle. What was this one? Nice and clear. Good. Take one more look at each of these for me then, please. So, looking at that text. Nice and clear. Great. Looking at the numbers for me. Nice and clear. Fantastic. And finally, the letters for me. Looking again for them to be nice and clear. Ready? How's that? Wonderful. So I have your measurements, and I have the magnification of lens, which I think will be best for you. How do you feel about me making you up a pair of bespoke glasses to wear? Wonderful. Well, what I'll do is I'll get those made up, and then you can come back in at a time that's convenient to you, and we'll have a proper fitting session. You can have a good look through the lenses when they're on your face to just make sure that they're perfect for you and that they are comfortable to wear. Do you have any questions for me at all? Okay. Well, thank you for coming in today. Thank you for trying all these wonderful antique lenses, and I look forward to seeing you for your glasses fitting very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.